other tones are allowed in metal. You're quite possibly the first metal producer I've ever heard say that. Thank you. I'm sending this video to everyone I've ever recorded with.
Hey man, that is wrong thing. You're not allowed to think for yourself if you want to be a metal musician. You have to time align everything, replace all the drums, auto-tune every single fucking last note, and above all, use a Celestion Vintage 30. Otherwise, the Facebook groups, they're gonna kick you out because you're not allowed to fucking think for yourself. You remember when metal used to be about headbanging and expressing yourself and just doing something really awesome? Now it's all about, we gotta sound like this to compete. That is fucking bullshit.
Bro, stop it with the V30. Stop being so upset about it. Lol, people like them. Get over it.
Especially people who've never ever tried breaking out of the shell and finding their own thing. Face it, you're just another cow. Have fun following the herd.
I know this is slightly off topic, but I must be one of the few people who can't stand the tone of a PV5156-5, no matter what speakers it has. Also, I hate PV the company due to their episode of Undercover Boss. Just an opinion, though.
Well, that strikes me as kind of weird. I've got to ask, do you like the sound of a Soldano or say a Mesa Dual Rectifier, any of those amps? Because they're basically the same fucking thing. I think you watched an episode of Undercover Boss and just hate the company as a whole. That might be valid. I've never seen that episode. I've heard a lot about it, but I'd rather get my own 2 cents on it. It might be that it was a shitty place to work. I don't know. That might have changed in the last couple years as well. Again, don't know. I don't know enough about the situation to place any kind of judgment. The only thing I do know is I can judge with my ears because I've trained myself to do that. Maybe try that. You might get some great results.
You realize that by telling people how great this combo amp is with a little modification, it's going to be nearly impossible to find or cost an absolute fortune, right? Cough, bad monkey, cough.
I am not responsible for the stupidity of guitar players. If you're gonna pay 3 times as much for a bad monkey because JHS did a video on it, you're a fucking moron. They're just not worth that much. Same thing with the 6505 combos. If you see them going for over $500, send the guy a note saying, hey, get fucked. There is absolutely no reason to pay any more than that kind of money for those amps. Yes, they're great, but don't be a sucker. The only reason the price of those amps or pedals has increased is because there's stupid motherfuckers out there who will pay that kind of money because they watched the video going, oh, I want this now. I'll pay more for that. It's gonna give me that magic sound I'm looking for. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fucking sucker. Think about things before you buy them. If it only is worth $400, then only pay $400. You are ultimately the person who decides the prices of the market. Be smart about it. Musicians being smart, yeah, that's like saying Catholic priests against pedophilia. Like that's ever gonna happen.
The problem is, all those old used tube amps need to be recapped, and only a competent amp tech can do the job correctly. Most people won't even know what parts to buy. Most people don't even own a soldering iron.
Hey, Cybermantis, you can stop right there. I'm gonna call bullshit. Most of those old amps are probably gonna work absolutely fine. The only time they need to be recapped is if they're not working. I've got a 1966 Trainer YB1A, still got the original capacitors in it. Works absolutely fine. My best friend has a 1958 Fender Pro. Guess what? It works absolutely fucking fine. You know, maybe the guy with the soldering iron needs to stop trying to justify his job and maybe give some useful advice instead. Here's the thing, when we go out and check out some of those amps, if you see something on your local classified, you're looking for something, go and test it out. See if it works. If it sounds like shit, don't fucking buy it. There, you don't have to waste time or money recapping it. What a novel suggestion! YouTube comments, the home of really stupid advice.
Glenn, thank you so much for these videos. The education I've gotten from this channel has helped me save so much money, and my setup sounds better than ever. How about the alleged difference in bolt-on necks versus through-body necks versus apparently the necks have no difference in tone and more sustained? I would love to see some testing on that.
Don't waste your time because it's going to make about, that much difference. Again, go find better speakers. You'll like the results. All right, guys, this episode is brought to you by me and my company, Spectre Digital, where we've got all kinds of cool stuff going on right now. We've got the Singularity virtual bass plugin happening right now. Still in pre-release. We're almost finished tweaking it out, but we're relying on you guys for some much needed feedback to make it the best bass plugin we can possibly make. Sounds really cool, gets us results like this. Yeah, that was a program base. Pretty damn happy with how that one turned out, that's for sure. You can go check it out over at SpectreDigital.com. We've got all kinds of other cool stuff happening as well, like the Cock Blocker plugin. Definitely saves a lot of editing time when you're working on your guitar mixes. And of course, the Prism platform. For impulse responses, that's going to be just an entire universe of guitar tones to go exploring in. It's going to be really fucking cool. We're just tweaking that one out still a little bit. Hopefully version 1's going to be coming out this month, but if you want to check it out early, you want to get in on it, links in the description below. Anyway, let's get to the butthurt of the week.
Puts the Gibson SG in the thumbnail to get attention, but hates on Gibson all the time. Okay, Greyballs.
Hey, thanks there, what the fuck's your name? Shining Gumbrion 4322. Great name, by the way. Bet you that gets all the ladies. There's one thing about that thumbnail. See this? What's that say? Oh, Harley Benton. I don't know. Maybe try looking a little closer, maybe doing a little research before shooting off your big fucking stupid mouth. Just a thought. But then again, if you like looking like a complete moron, keep doing exactly what you're doing. You're doing a fantastic job at it. Okay, guys, so last week we tried the rapid fire viewers' comments. A lot of you liked it, a lot of you didn't. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the rapid fire round and get through some comments and questions real quick.
Dude, how do you only have 500,000 subscribers when you have such an awesome channel?
Musicians are lazy and they don't hit the subscribe button. Please hit it.
I bet you can't make a metal song with a capo.
And I'll bet you can't write a metal song anybody wants to listen to more than once. Or even all the way through, for that matter.
Man, if you're unhappy in your work, maybe get out of it and try a different job.
Dude, that was getting out of it. My day job was auto worker. Audio engineer was my escape. Isn't life great?
Why is it always the bassist who comes in and nails it first take?
Especially when that bassist comes from Planet Bullshit.
So I wasted my dollars.
You bought a Marshall Code 25. You bet your ass you wasted your dollars. Smarten up!
Cheapest amp is using someone else's car with aux big brain.
Hey there, Sir Thrash. Keep using that big brain. Maybe one day you'll learn how to tie your shoes.
I loved PV, always will, but tube amps are dead. Since the 1960s, I like to call them easy bake ovens. Buy line 6 and do a straight to PA and stop the madness, newbies!
Yes, line 6, that's where I go for killer tone.
Glenn, as Ugly Kid Joe once said, you're so damn cool.
Nah, I don't know about that. I will tell you this, though. I'd rather have fun than be cool. All right, that's it for this episode. If you've got comments, you got questions, leave them below. I'm always happy to answer, especially the cool questions that might help out somebody other than just you. Don't forget, go ahead on over to Spectre Digital and check out the Singularity bass plugin. It's still in pre-release, but it's definitely coming along. We got some other real cool developments as well. I think Prism's finally going to see the light of day this month. That one's going to open up just the floodgates of guitar tone. You guys are really going to dig what it's all about, that's for sure. Once again, SpectreDigital.com. Links are in the description below. And if you want to see some more content and want to get some help maybe with mixing your stuff, you want to get some great advice how to make things sound better, check out this video right here.